Guys, what is going on? It's Proco here on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a live reaction to, you guessed it, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order by EA, Respawn, I think, a lot of different people, and I'm super hyped for this game because it's not going to be a Battlefront. It's going to be a single player game set after Order 66. It's about a Padawan after Order 66, and you heard it first at Star Wars Celebration. No microtransactions. They save the Star Wars games. I'm telling you guys. Let's just see. 2 concurrent views on my channel right now. 1 concurrent view. So this is pretty hype. I'm just here. I really am hyped. So we got 15 minutes to go. I just want to go through, break down how I'm feeling right now. So hyped for this because I'm gonna play it if it's good. Tell me in the chat, like, how's it going, guys? How's it going, my dudes? But yeah, I'm super hyped for this. Let's just go. This is the Twitch EA Star Wars. It's 19,000 viewers right now. It starts at 1:30 CDT, and we're in the end game now. So I'm super hyped for this game because I wanted to get Star Wars Battlefront 2, but obviously, it's Star Wars Battlefront 2, so yeah. But this will hopefully be the Star Wars game I've always dreamed of. You know, I think that Star Wars Battlefront 2 has so much potential to be such a good game, but microtransactions just basically killed the game. So I think that I kind of want there to be a Star Wars Battlefront 3, because as much as I want a single player game, I kind of want a multiplayer game where you're just, let me turn it down, where you're just fighting as your favorite characters you see on screen all the time, you know? Buffering, okay. But yeah, basically, yeah, so, yeah, basically what this game is, it's set after, Order 66, and you're a Padawan that survived Order 66. And, you know, it's a dark time after Order 66, you know? Like, all these people were just, like, murdered, you know? So, listen to this music. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's the original Star Wars music. So this is from Star Wars Celebration, which is happening today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Yesterday, they revealed, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, Star Wars Episode 9, Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker, which is really hype. I'm excited for that. Basically, we have a trailer or a name. I watched that revealed. It was hype. But today we're doing a video game. So yeah, my dudes, we got 2 viewers on the stream. That's pretty hype. 1 viewer still on the stream. I'm just doing some. I am just gonna do something cool, guys. But I am super hyped. I'm about to show off the trailer right here. I should probably hide my YouTube. Let's see, what are we looking at? We're looking up Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. Here you go, guys. This is #1 on trending. Like, this is pretty hype. Tell me this isn't hype. That's the Skywalker. So that's the Skywalker saber. Here comes that shit. This is your fight. Every generation has a legend. This generation is Rey. Or maybe it's Rey. I don't really know. Some people are saying it's Kylo Ren. He's going to be redeemed and become the Jedi legend. But, I mean, I don't know if he's going to become a legend. He might become a Jedi, but I'm not sure he's going to become the legend. I mean, it's all about Rey, you know? This moment kind of makes me think of Dude Perfect. Like it does, for some reason. This Christmas. There we go. Look at that! Kylo Ren coming in clutch. Man, I'm hyped for a good Star Wars movie. Lando's back, people. Oh, this is hype. You know, and after this, we're going to see lots of new things for Star Wars with all Disney Plus, all that kind of hype. Death Star right there. No one's ever really gone. Luke is coming back, my people. That's my theory. Listen to that right there. Emperor Palpatine! You know it. You know it. Rise of a Skywalker. But today, we are not watching Rise of a Skywalker. Today, we are watching this right... no, not this right here. This right here. What time is it? Oh, we are at 10 minutes. Let's look at this. Some pictures, okay? Trust no one. That's kind of sad. Yeah, so trust no one. So just a little thing right there. I mean, this is the official poster, so accept the past. This is the official poster for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm so hyped just to play as a Jedi in this awesome game. I hope it comes to PS4. I'm assuming it will, because PS4 is basically the biggest platform on the planet right now. The game, set to release later this year, will follow a Padawan trying to survive as the Empire raises following the events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith as they defeat the Jedi Order in the aftermath of Order 66. Because yeah, Order 66, after Order 66, that was the darkest time for, like, Star Wars universe, you know? I'm gonna hide the chat if I can. Can I just hide the chat? I can't hide the chat. I'm not very used to Twitch. I don't use Twitch very much. I mean, I used to watch my boy CallAndYT on Twitch, but yeah, see, my name is just to watch CallAndYT. Yo, my dudes. I have to verify my account. Never mind. But yeah, I'm not. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, so we're just about to be 8 minutes away. I'm just gonna go. Who's on the chat right now? Can we get an AI? Can you go tell me who you are? Yoink's hype in the chat right now. I'm just gonna check out my stream right now. This is probably not the best idea to look at your own stream, but whatever. Okay, there we go. I was just checking out my stream to make sure everything's going okay. I think I have to talk a little louder. So CallAndYT is my only followed channel. Let's just see new videos.
Can't say actually don't include your audio because you're not playing.
Yeah, I won't. I don't include it.
I don't really know how to do it.
Okay, let's check back into, let me just quickly bring it up.
It's just to include your audio at the top of the...
I don't know how to bring it back up, so I have to go through Polygon, because Polygon is life. I love Polygon, my dudes. Let's see, April. Is EA and Respawn is the companies that are making it. Let's go, my dudes. What is going on? I'm gonna quickly just share the stream. I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe to the channel right now. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you did. Just link in the channel to my Discord peeps. Quickly bring up my channel. Share the stream. Mute the stream. Bring this to Discord. I'll probably hide my quickly. I'm just gonna quickly do something right now. There we go. Okay, I think I hid my Discord. I should have. Now can I unhide it? There we go. Unhide the stream. Okay, there we go. Here we are. We're just waiting right now. The hype is real for me because I've never played a Star Wars game and I've always wanted to really just watch these just play these epic games because Star Wars is just such an awesome series, you know? And it's just so cool, the lightsabers and space and all that stuff. And you just want to experience it as yourself, you know? You want to actually try it. You want to try it. And that's, video games are bringing us as close to that as ever. And VR, the new Vader game, comes out. I'm not going to get that because I don't have VR. But VR, I think it's no, not Thanos. Vader Immortal or something like that. Let me just bring up Polygon to see what it's called. Yeah, Polygon is where I go for my info. I wouldn't be doing this right now if I didn't have Polygon. Because I found out about this from Polygon. Yeah, Vader Immortal is the new VR title come to Oculus Rift, Oculus Quest, and Oculus Rift. Ooh, guys, I'm so hyped. 4 minutes! 4 minutes! Where's the hype? Where's the hype? Okay, wait. I need to fix just some stuff quickly. My face cam. Man, shout out to OBS for making this all possible. It wouldn't be possible without OBS. So yeah, shout out to OBS for making all, and YouTube for making this all possible. 27,000 viewers. Let's go, guys. Become a Jedi. I'm ready to become a Jedi. Are you? Tell me all down below if you're ready to become a Jedi. Like to the channel, like this video if you're ready to become a Jedi, and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to become a Jedi. Let's go. Let's see. Settings. Okay, there we go. Let's just see some stuff. I'm so hyped, my guys. Like, honestly, Yoinks team, let's go. We're on the peak of hype. I'm ready to become a Jedi. You know, I'm super hyped to become a Jedi because this game, I will, if I enjoy watching this, I'll probably give this game when it releases. I believe it comes out late 2019. Hopefully we get some more details at E3. But I hope I show quite a bit today. Because no fan wants to wait to E3 to get more details. They want to see it all right away, you know. 29,000 viewers right now watching this. Pretty hype. 11:27. 3 minutes. Let's open up just something quickly. 28. I believe it should be happening at 11:30. Open date and time preferably. Okay, here we go. So, where's this? Can I not have both open at the same time? Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, so we are just so we can see an exact clock right over here. 37 seconds in, we are like a minute and 30 seconds, a minute and 20 seconds, a minute and 15 seconds away from becoming Jedi. Let's go, my dudes. A minute and 5 seconds, a minute and 3, 2, 1. 1 minute right now, guys. Oh, I am so hyped. 1 minute. We are at the last minute. The last minute. We are at the peak of hype. Let's go, my dudes. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 45 seconds. 40. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen right away, but probably about a minute-ish. But right now we're at 30-ish seconds. 30 seconds till it hits 11:30 or 1:30 CDT. Okay. We're almost at 15 seconds. 20 seconds, guys. Okay, wait. Let's just go 15 seconds or less. Yeah, you know when the music stops, what's happening. You know it. We know it. Wait, what? Yeah, wait. It's about to change. Yeah, let's go. It's 11:30. Okay, wait. We're just waiting now at this point. Let's see what the chat is saying. Chat. It's happening. Let's go. Guys, it's happening. We're live. Look at this. Star Wars Celebration. Let's do it.
We got one more better than that. Come on, Celebration. How you doing?
Celebration.
Are you excited for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes.
I mean, come on. Well, we don't know a lot about this game yet, but
Yeah, we don't.
all changes right here.
Yeah.
Today.
Let's go. Day 2, April 13th.
We've got the team from Respawn Entertainment.
Yo, Respawn. Don't they make like Apex?
Very, very
A galaxy-wide premiere of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm so hyped.
Special guests will get there as well this hour. And we're all here, they're all here to spill the very first details
Oh, okay.
about a game that I think I can safely say that everyone in this room is most excited about.
Yes!
A Star Wars Jedi game, a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, I just can't wait to find out more about this.
Yeah, me either.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's bring out the team from Respawn.
Let's go. This is live right happening right now. You can go see it on Twitch at EA's channel. EA Star Wars channel, I guess.
Wow. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, I know, right?
And hello to the many, many fans that are watching at home as well.
Yes.
You're excited. Why don't we go ahead and start with a round of introductions so everyone can get to know you.
Yeah,
Let's
let's.
start with you guys. I'm Vincent Pella.
Okay,
I'm the
okay.
head of Respawn Entertainment.
Yeah, this guy, I saw him the other day.
I'm Stig Asmussen. I'm game director on Jedi Fallen Order, and I just want to say I'm so proud to be up here on the stage for
Yeah.
my whole team.
You earned it, my dude.
I'm Eric.
Okay,
Harris. I'm
let's
the
just
narrative lead
see.
at the Respawn team on Jedi.
I think everyone just wants to see a trailer
I'm
at this point.
Kasumi Shishiro. I'm a producer at Respawn.
And details, but.
And I am Steve Blank, director of franchise content and strategy in the Lucasfilm Story Group.
Hey, Steve.
And the biggest title of the day.
Yeah.
It's the longest title of the day. And the Lucasfilm representative will welcome everybody. Vince, why don't we go ahead and start with you? Why don't you tell us a little bit about your history, about Respawn Entertainment, and how it feels to be bringing Star Wars to your already impressive game resume?
So a small question we'll start with there.
Okay.
I've had the honor of working on creating some of the biggest IPs in gaming, right? Like with Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Titanfall, Apex Legends.
Apex, see?
Played. So to be able to add Star Wars, one of the biggest IPs in the world across any medium, is just you know a childhood fantasy for me, right?
I know, right? Like all these people, when you're watching all these actors and all these people working on Star Wars, like they're always just saying, I used to watch Star Wars when I was a kid, you know, and that's the thing, because everyone just, you know, loves Star Wars.
So it's wonderful. So, and a story game. This is a Jedi fantasy story.
No microtransactions.
I think we're known for being, you know, multiplayer shooter guys. That's not just who we are. This is a story game, no multiplayer, no microtransactions. It's about being a Jedi.
No microtransactions! You heard it there. If that's not worthy of buying the game, I don't know what is.
So, that's that's why, you know, you bring experts like Stig on, who, you know, again, Stig, I've known for a long time. I tried to get him to work with me. God of War 3, one of my favorite games of all time. He finally said yes, and I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and you know, just to go off script here a little bit, you know, one of the reasons I'm hosting this panel is that I actually got to work with Stig at my time during PlayStation. I can tell you, you know, with very direct first-hand experience, what
The heck? I don't know what happened, my dudes. Everyone is saying F. I think it just crashed. Okay, wait, let's just see. Did it just crash? What the heck is happening? What the heck? The computer crashed? No, what? This Twitch just crashed, my dudes. What is happening? Wow. Okay, it's crashed for everyone. Let's go to YouTube and hope that there's a YouTube. If it's not, then YouTube Star Wars messed up big time. Star Wars. Let's just go to their channel. Star Wars videos. Okay, I hope this is right. Yeah, here we go.
Veterans in the industry, people that work
Okay.
on games like Uncharted, of course, God of War, Batman, Bioshock, Metal Gear, and of course, Titanfall.
Okay, great. We're back on. We're back
Say
on.
we're a mashup crew is
So this is on YouTube right now, guys. So Twitch didn't work for some reason, so we're on YouTube.
When I come into work every day and I feel the vibe and I feel the energy in the studio and I actually get my hands on the controller and I see that we're making something that's really fun, it makes me feel great. It makes me know that we're on the right track, and I can tell you I'm super confident that we're on to something.
That's great. And you mentioned, of course, that it is a story-driven game. I want to take it over to Steve from Story Group at Lucasfilm. Tell us about the process of breaking a new story like this for a story game.
Sure. I mean, the process in general of crafting any narrative, regardless of Star Wars or not, is a labor of love. It takes time, a lot of effort, a lot of people having all sorts of conversations from across Lucasfilm, Respawn, EA, Disney, everywhere, to craft something together when it comes to
Respawn is working for EA. Or EA is working for Star Wars, Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm is working for Disney. Wow. Or maybe Respawn and EA are working together.
Of making something incredible, and it all starts, you know, when Stig and team first came to
Yeah, look at this art right here. I guess that's like
pitched us right away on wanting
Padawan?
to tell a Jedi story. They wanted to put a lightsaber in the player's hand, give them force powers, and give them that opportunity. And we were
Force powers! I forgot about Force powers. We're gonna be able to use the Force.
that premise.
Man, that is sick. Wow.
Always easy, but no,
This is gonna be
it's
awesome.
that
Like
premise, that
literally,
simple idea
just imagine like moving stuff.
that process that
How are they gonna use the controls? You know,
individual
this is gonna be a
narrative
very
for each
interesting game.
That takes a lot longer, and that takes a lot more collaboration, a lot more rounds of iteration.
I kind of wish there was an DC Universe Online for Star Wars Universe Online. You know, like where you could just be in like a city with our people online. Like they're always saying it's a story game, but I kind of wish there was an online game like this. You know, a Jedi game with no microtransactions, where you use Force and a lightsaber, and you're fighting over people. You know.
And new contents. We are introducing a lot of new planets and new characters. So nailing down existing locations, for example, was something really important for both teams. So we did that by going back and forth on style guides or concept art, and even
This art is pretty
today
nice.
we do level playthroughs together over and over just to nail this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Man, I don't know. Like, I guess.
getting everybody aligned and
I
getting
hope this isn't like one of those.
focus on executing a specific story. It's a lot of hard work.
Like a very. I hope this is more of a
Making a
like
badass Jedi Star Wars
like
game
maybe
for people to
kind
love.
of like
Good when you say it out loud.
what is it called?
That's the hope.
No Man's Sky. I kind of want it to be a game like that, where you're just an open world game, you know, in space. I don't want it to be linear. That's the thing. I don't want there to be levels. I want you to go from planet to planet, and there's a boss fights, but stuff like that, you know.
Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. And you're a Padawan who survives those events, and that's really all that we know. What else can you tell us about the story or the gameplay, anything today?
Well, high level, it's an action melee game. So you play as a Jedi on the run, in training, with a lightsaber and force powers. Now, we know the Star Wars audience is huge. We want to be able to please all Star Wars gamers, so we made sure that the combat is something that's easy to pick up. But also, if you put the time in, you can master it. It has a lot of depth. So for us, it's important that we strike that right balance. This is Star Wars, but what I will say is combat is key for us. Internally, we call the combat in the game thoughtful combat. What that means is you really have to size up your enemies, identify and exploit their weaknesses with all the powers.
Yeah, all these people are talking about Galaxy's Edge and these tweets right
but we actually have a trailer today.
Wait, what did you say?
I told you they'd like that.
Oh, you're not
talking about it, but we actually have a trailer today.
Oh, let's go! We got a trailer today. Let's go!
I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. I want to see a trailer.
Can I qualify?
Yeah, please set it up for us.
First of all, a huge shout out to everybody at Reese.
Let's go! We're gonna see a trailer right now, my dudes. Like and subscribe to the channel right now for more great content, just like this. Lots of reactions. Playing this game, I'll be walking through this. Man, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped.
Important that everybody knows is this is Celebration, and I think people want to know a lot about the story. So we decided to focus on a story-based trailer. So this is not raw gameplay, but it is all gameplay.
I don't really care. I just want to see a trailer.
And it is all rendered in engine. Last but not least, we will be introducing a new hero to the galaxy.
Okay.
And he will be introduced.
I'm pretty sure Ahsoka is going to be in it.
His name is Cal.
You want to see it?
Yeah, let's go!
Here's the world premiere of Star Wars Jedi
World premiere.
Fallen Order.
Let's go. Galaxy-wide premiere. Okay. This is it. This is it, my dudes.
Wasn't always like this.
Yo.
But now, there are 3 rules to survive.
This is gonna be a Star Wars free one. Isn't there like a 1313 or something like that? That
Accept the past.
failed Star Wars game. So here he is. He looks like Han.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Okay, this actually looks good. Sweet.
Whatever you do, don't reach from within.
Let's go. So this game is like a stealth. The Jedi have fallen. Yeah. So this is like one of the sole survivors of Order 66.
Execute Order 66. Trust no one.
Yo, this dude is a straight up Padawan. This is sick. Is that like the main villain for me? Is that like a new Sith?
Trust only in the Force.
Trust only the Force. Yo! This is hype, my dudes. This is it. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Why is Respawn's slogan on it? Become a Jedi. Yeah, let's go. Not actual gameplay footage, but still. Let's go. I'm hyped.
I have so many questions. Why, between this and episode 9, why is 2019 so amazing?
I know, right?
That
And
is
Endgame.
incredible. There's
Right.
so much.
Hey, I've seen that trailer multiple times before today, but watching it up there in front of everyone, it's emotion.
It's unbelievable.
Wow, really incredible.
Man, this year is going to be great for, episode 9, our games coming out, Pokemon,
Let's just dive right in. Help us out with the story here. Tell us about
lots
the
of
story.
awesome games coming out this year. Plus, Endgame. It's going to be a great year.
Today probably know, for 1,000 generations, the Jedi were guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, before the Dark Times, before the Empire. And our story is set during those dark times. The Empire is at the height of its power. The Jedi are reviled as traitors. Inquisitors are roaming the galaxy, hunting for any surviving Jedi or any other Force sensitive. You're going to play as Cal Kestis, as Stig said, a young Force user who's hiding in plain sight as the game opens. Cal becomes the target of the Imperial Inquisition.
So it's kind of a stealth game.
Wow, that sounds great. Tell us more about Cal. Now, what's it been like to develop this brand new character, this hero Jedi?
So credit for creating Cal has to go to Stig and one of our writing team, Matt Miknovitz.
Matt Miknovitz. Oh, he's Matt Miknovitz, the writer from the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels.
Yo!
Fantastic.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars. Super hyped for that new season coming out.
So Matt's a part of a writing team, which is like a really smart, talented group of people who make my life very interesting all the time. Anyway, so as you saw in the trailer, Cal's living in hiding. It's on a planet called Baraka, which is in the Mid-Rim. He's part of the Scrapper Guild, and he works tearing apart derelict starships, mostly decommissioned capital ships from the Clone Wars. And it's really hard, dangerous work. The dark times have shaped Cal. He keeps his head down, holding himself back from getting involved in the world around him. He can't trust anyone with the secrets he carries, for fear that it will endanger them. But eventually, Cal does get involved, and it puts inhibition on his trail. He'll have to face the trauma of his past and learn to trust in new allies and the Force. If the Order is to ever rise again, Cal must persist through failure and adapt to a new understanding of what it means to be a Jedi, a guardian of peace and justice, after the bad guys have won and all hope is lost.
I want to play this game right now.
Same.
That was amazing. And I have to say, looking at that trailer and looking at that face, I ran into someone backstage who looks and sounds a lot like Cal, and might know a thing or two about this character as well, because I'm pretty sure it's the actor that plays Cal. You want to meet him? All right. Well, you may know him from Gotham.
Oh.
You may know him from Shameless. Yeah. But soon you'll know him as Jedi Cal Kestis. Please welcome Cameron Monaghan to the stage. Cameron.
Bring him on. Let's hear him. He does. He looks like Cal. I'm hyped for this game,
Hi, Chicago. This is amazing. This is straight up one of my favorite cities in the world. This place has a lot of personal significance for me, so I can't believe I get to show the trailer here of all places. This is amazing. Give it up for Chicago.
Yeah.
Just the city itself. Thank you. Give it up for yourself.
Chicago, Star Wars, and Respawn. I think we're all on cloud 9 here. This is great.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be the next Jedi?
I know.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's only every kid's freaking dream ever to be a
I
Jedi.
know, right?
It's incredible. If I told my 10-year-old self who had the VHS box set of the original trilogy, and he watched certain scenes over and over to the point that they were fuzzy and worn out, the Darth Vader Return of the Jedi scenes, of course. If I told that kid that he was going to get to swing a lightsaber one day, I think that his brain just would have exploded and leaked out of his ears. It's still kind of leaking out of my ears a little bit right now, I'll be honest. It's really surreal. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Well, Stig, what was it about Cameron that drew you to his performance or his audition for the role of Cal?
Actually, that could be here. We were doing our first few rounds of casting, and we ended up, I ended up missing one of the casting audition sessions, and it turns out that was the one that Cam was in. And I was instructed by our casting director to go up on the network, because we had recorded all the at the review first, there's nothing there that was striking a chord. We decided to continue the search, but Aaron's super thorough, and he combed through the other folder and.
Man, if they didn't look through our folder,
The guy.
the game would be different.
Talking about this is the guy that we've been writing about for the last several years, really, and he brings this quality. We always talked about we wanted somebody with a kind of this young Clint Eastwood quality, and that's exactly what Cam brings, and that's why you're perfect, Cal.
Thank you. That's really amazing. Aaron, Stig, you are now in the review first folder in my heart forever. Thank you.
That's great. No, I mean, Cam, as Stig was saying, just embodies what we always envisioned in Cal, as this kind of this Jedi who has this sort of quiet optimism who can exist through the dark times and take back on the mantle of being a hero, and he's got this power to him, and just watching him
this is gonna be hype.
step into and really create and bring to life the character of Cal.
I'm hyped. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Let's go.
Cal Kestis that drew you to that part.
Wow.
But tell us a little bit about that character.
Well, he immediately jumped off the page. He felt really distinct with what you guys had already built and created, but he has this sort of grit to him. He's street smart and wary, and he's been through a lot, but at the same time, there's this sort of optimism to him. He's ultimately a very good-hearted person, even though he's experienced much of tragedy. And that was something that immediately spoke to me. Was the story felt very human and very relatable, and it was something that I wanted to relate to and tell as well.
Go into my April Fool's
I'm
camp.
curious about the process of developing this character. To go back even further, Kasumi, what was the process like developing Cal? Was it a long process, iteration?
Yeah, it was
Challenging,
a really
fun?
long process. We spent a lot of time and effort into creating Cal and bringing him to life. Just within the concept phase, we probably spent about a year.
Let's go.
We knew who
It's
Cal
here.
was from a story perspective, but we really wanted to emphasize that in his visual design and outfit and every little detail.
No, that's a
of
nice
him.
outfit right
So
here.
I want to give a shout out to some of our teammates, art team back at Respawn, Jordan Lamarwan, Chris Sutton, Hanno Hagedorn, and Lars Martinson. These guys were the
People are talking about Jedi Fallen Order now.
Cal to life. They spent hundreds of iterations from concept phase all the way to the final model, which you guys just saw in the final trailer.
So this is your first video game, is that right?
Yep.
Now you walk into a video game and it's not just voiceover, you're also doing, of course, likeness capture, motion capture. Oh, here, got some footage of you actually, some behind the scenes footage. Was it everything that you expected? Was it more?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I kind of came in with the perception of motion capture, which I think a lot of people do when you tell them performance capture of like, oh, you're just gonna do a voiceover and then show up and walk around in the suit with some balls on it or whatever, and that's yeah. And then it turns out it's actually much more in depth, and you're able to really pick up very subtle changes in emotion and movement and body and create a performance that's really
Cool.
nuanced.
I guess this is part of a game.
Detailed,
They're training. So there's well in the game right here.
Being able to explore and only really be limited by imagination when you're
Yeah, this is awesome. Just seeing them do these tricks and stuff.
Sandbox, and we got to do something that I think that we're all really proud of.
Now everyone's
I see
talking
too, and
about
I watched this action
this
footage
game.
here of you wielding a lightsaber. That's so cool. But it reminds me, Vince, of something you said. It's just the sort of fluidity of your motion here reminds me of your gameplay comment about the importance of feel in Respawn games. After all, that's what we're doing. We're playing. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the pillars of what we do at Respawn, right? It's the game has to feel good. We're making interactive entertainment, so the feel, the touch, the way things interact in the game is just so important. And like Stig and I are synced up on that. If you've played his games, you know that. So it was just a natural fit to bring that feel from the first person into the third person now, where it's even more important because that thoughtful combat, that melee, that has to connect and feel right and look good, and it's just something that was really important.
I mean, I'm a huge gamer and a huge fan of what Respawn have done, and it's Dig as well. And I obviously wasn't involved in the creation of the gameplay at all, so I was coming very objectively, and I really wanted to see satisfying, weighty, visceral combat that had impact. And I gotta say, like, it kicks ass. It's Disney, I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but yeah, seriously, it kicks ass. It's
and
so
getting
cool.
to use force powers in there too,
Yeah.
along with the melee, and like that feel is all there.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, like, I just always wanted to know what it felt like to like swing a lightsaber and for it to be satisfying, and it is really satisfying.
Yeah, we only get to work on it. He's a new freaking Jedi.
That's actually great to hear about the gameplay. I do have to say though, I'm still thinking about that trailer. I still have all of these burning questions, and I know we don't want to give away too much about the story, but we've got to go back to some story moments in that trailer. I know I'm not the only fan of Star Wars Rebels in this room, right?
I didn't really get into Star Wars
I just have to
Rebels,
ask. There was a character. Yeah, who's that? Who's that?
That's this lovely character. So that is the second sister Inquisitor. So a new Inquisitor that we have designed and developed and are introducing in this game. And for those with eagle eyes, we have actually teed up this character in an image of Darth Vader number 19. If you go back and take a look, written by Charles Soule. We have put her already out in the world, but it's from the design and from these guys as we were planting those seeds for what will ultimately pay off in this game. And
How awesome is that?
She's a member of the Inquisitorius out there hunting down Jedi after Order 66.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be
I don't
saying
watch
more
Star
about
Wars
the
Rebels.
second sister at a later date, but I will say that she's exceptionally intelligent, and if you watch the trailer, you'll see she's actually using the Force to control the flight stick of the ship that Cal's on during that, so she's very clever. Super clever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not done though. I have so many more questions. There were more characters in there. There was this amazing droid character. Yeah, right here. Who's this little droid right here? What can you tell us about this droid?
That little guy is BD-1, and internally at Respawn that stands for Buddy Droid 1, and that's exactly what he is to Cal. They're best friends. I would not consider BD a sidekick at all. They're equals, and they go on this journey together, and they really learn how to lean on one another. And like we've been saying, this is dark times, so you need somebody to provide a little.
So he's like
light.
R2D2.
And that's exactly what BD does. He actually, one of his functions is a spotlight. And that's just one of many useful tools that BD has that you'll be able to find and upgrade over the course of the game. Now the other really cool thing about him is his voice is totally legit. We seeked out the talents of Ben Burt, who's...
Oh!
I know.
Ben Burt, the original creator of the entire Star Wars soundscape,
Yeah.
R2-D2, Chewbacca, TIE Fighters, lightsabers, Darth Vader. That Ben Burt?
Yeah, I think there was a couple
Wow.
people on the
Cool.
team who were kind of around the same time arrived on this great idea, and Ben was totally up for the challenge. And the vocalization of BD is, it's whimsical, yet it's also endearing, and it totally screams Star Wars.
Maybe literally screams Star Wars at times too. We'll have to find out. That's great. Well, what can you tell us about the inspiration behind this droid, BD-1?
There wasn't a single inspiration. BD-1 is like the darling of the development team, so everybody brought their own background and diverse perspective to the character, and I think BD-1's so good because of that. But in terms of execution, I want to give a shout out to Adnan Chatawala and Laura Teef in design and animation, who have really done an amazing job.
Cool.
BD-1 to life, which you'll see again.
Yeah, when we were creating BD-1, we looked at droids like BB-8, R2-D2, even Chopper. We really put a lot of research into these droids
BB-8,
to
R2-D2.
understand what makes these droids so iconic and lovable to the franchise.
I think BB-8 is my
So we
favorite.
worked really closely with Doug Chang and Hez Chorba from Lucasfilm to create the visual design of this droid, and it was a really fun process. We started off with something that looks familiar to us, like everyday appliances, like a vacuum cleaner or a Roomba, or we had it even in a version that looked like a tiny ATST with a camcorder head. So we explored a lot of options, but this is where we ultimately landed, and we're really happy with the results.
There was another inspiration though too, wasn't there?
Yes, my dog married the Boston Terrier. Bug, the media one, was at the forefront of my mind, and just so you guys know, she's a very good dog.
And BD is a very good droid.
Yeah.
He's like Cal's closest companion throughout the story. It's a little bit of like a boy and his dog situation, and they become very close, and BD provides a lot of the light of the story, and not to undersell his usefulness at all, but some of my favorite scenes are the interactions just between BD and Cal.
Yeah. And the smoothness with which they interact is just great within the game. Like the team has really nailed it.
And Cameron, in that behind-the-scenes footage, I saw you with a lot of other talented actors as well. Can you tell us about some more of the cast that we saw in the trailer? You had a friend there that was helping you as well.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have, that's Seer, played by Deborah Wilson, who is a former Jedi Knight and kind of takes on the role of mentor to Cal in many ways. But
So,
it's not the
there's
traditional
another Jedi Knight.
Padawan master sort of relationship. Instead, there's this group that kind of band together to form a sort of kind of a strange family. This weird little team that we band together to explore the galaxy, and I think that's ultimately the real heart and core of the story. Is a lot of them. So you've met a couple of the characters in the trailer briefly, but there's a bunch more that you haven't seen yet, who I think are also really incredible.
Which reminds me, I still have questions. I want to go back to the dark side, because there were these incredible, I guess they were melee troopers here. Tell us about these troopers. They looked so good in that trailer.
Yeah,
So this is like a Darth Maul. I love a double-sided sword. I love these two.
Creating new troopers in Star Wars is always a fun experiment, and finding the utility that you're looking for in the troopers. We've seen multiple variations over years of films and TV shows. We have shore troopers and death troopers and snow troopers and flame troopers and onwards, and we wanted to, develop something for this game.
Yeah, there's always a lot of rumors floating around in the galaxy of Jedi fightings, especially this time. And it's actually the Inquisitor's job to hunt them down, but like Steve was mentioning, there's so few of them, so they actually send these purge troopers to investigate. And when they do encounter a Jedi, they call the Inquisitors back in. But these troopers are also specially trained to fight Jedi, so when they do encounter one, they're really eager to fight them.
Yeah, even Jedis have leaks.
But I mean, these troopers in particular actually have a great story of collaboration behind them, because as we were developing the story for this game and we came up with this need of, the support for the Inquisitors, we were also simultaneously with Charles Soule at Marvel developing his Darth Vader series, which would focus around the Inquisitors, and he came up with a very similar need.
Cool,
so
Marvel.
we sort of approached those problems together. We sat down with
It's cool that Marvel and Star Wars are working together.
And, Respawn took the lead on designing these troopers, and then we shared that design once we finalized it. They actually brought it up earlier in the pipeline to complete it against Marvel's timelines. We shared it with Marvel, and so you've actually already seen these troopers in the background on a cover issue in the Marvel comic series. So we've seen them on the page. We're going to see them in HD in this game, but also I think it'd be kind of cool to see them in person, maybe. Would people want to see them, like see purge troopers?
Now?
I think now.
You want to meet some
let's
purge
see him.
troopers?
Come on out, come on out.
Bring them out.
Bring them out.
Careful, guys. No.
Oh, that is a sick suit.
Oh yeah, get a selfie. Do it.
Selfie's not a bad idea.
Careful.
All right, get the crowd in the background. We good? All right. Say cheese.
Sorry about the noise that we're.
That is a very patient purge trooper.
That is a very patient purge trooper. They're trained for such things.
They don't know you're a Jedi. That's great. I mean, first
Look
of all, I
at
always
him.
loved
He
it
looks
that,
sick.
I love the idea of the Jedi Purge in general in Star Wars, and then I
You love
loved
it?
what Rebels added to that with the Inquisitors, and it makes so much sense. You know, that what you said about, oh, there'd be all these rumors about Jedi all over the galaxy, so the Purge Troopers come in. What a great, that's just such a great addition to story and gameplay, but it makes me wonder what kind of challenges these Purge Troopers are going to present to the player and to our Jedi hero Cal.
It's a good question. They're basically kind of born out of the Stormtrooper mechanically. The Stormtrooper was the first AI we got stood up in the game that could fight against it, and one hit with a lightsaber, they go down. So they didn't provide much of a challenge unless we put them in situations where there's like dozens of them, which is okay. We might have scenarios like that in our game, but like I said, thoughtful combat, it's not a button masher. So we needed to find something that was more of a meaty one-on-one fight. So that's how we came up with these specially trained commando units with Lucasfilm. And yeah, it's kind of been said, but they come into battle as kind of, they're airdropped in as the first responders, and they soften up the Jedi before the Inquisitorius rolls in.
I love that. Oh, that's amazing. Now, I did have one last thing that I still wanted to ask about the trailer, and it's been in some of the art that you released leading up to Celebration, which is about Cal's lightsaber.
How do you know that's Cal's lightsaber?
Oh, well then, okay, all right. Well then, what can you tell us about? Yeah, you're right. It does look very storied. Looks like it's been through some things. What can you tell us about this?
So the lightsaber,
I was wondering about that too.
I don't think we're going to be talking about that until we release the game. You guys wouldn't want us to. It's so intimately tied to the story. It's just full of spoilers. What I will say is that over the course of the game, it will grow and evolve, and in many respects is kind of a reflection of Cal.
The lightsaber will change and evolve.
You heard what I said.
Oh. Shut down.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh my gosh. I have one. I lied. I have one more question, which is this: I just want to know, and I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, when.
Yeah, when.
Right? When do we get to experience this story?
Yeah, wait, I want to know this.
When is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order coming into our lives and our homes to play? Vince?
Let me think about it. November 15th.
November 15th! You heard it first here.
This year, November 15th, 2019.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC, full-size
PlayStation. I'm just disappointed it's not on Switch.
Holiday.
This holiday, Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4, November 15th, 2019. 2019 is so amazing. That's so great.
Man, I'm hyped.
Oh, just 7 months away. Well, that's great. I've got so many, I took so many notes because I had so many questions here. But I just want to ask you all, if you have any
like
final
April
thoughts
4th,
before we wrap this up. Why don't we start with you, Steve?
Sure. I mean, just being able to sit on this panel today, it's an incredible privilege to be able to share this information.
7 months and 2 days.
On for a long time together with everyone here. I will not lie, I started getting choked up seeing everybody's reaction to the trailer. It's pretty incredible. And it's, like we were saying earlier, it is an absolute labor of love. Our teams, have come together and created something and spent a lot of time figuring out what this was going to be. And as they've shouted out the Respawn team, us too at Lucasfilm, a huge shout out to our games production team with Orion and Matt and Marco, Hez as well, who Sumi mentioned earlier, and on our, my fellow story group members with James and Kelsey, Emily, Matt, Leland. It's just a whole ton of people who put their time and effort into this, and we cannot wait for people to continue to learn more and get their hands on it on November 15th. Thank you.
Kasumi, Aaron, any thoughts?
Yeah, what Steve said, but what we talked about and looked at today is really only the fraction of our game. There's so much more. And myself, everybody on this panel, and everybody back at Respawn in Los Angeles, we're putting our heart and soul into this game. So we really can't wait to show you more.
I'm hyped. E3!
We're working very hard trying to hit that date for everybody, but it's days like this when we get to realize we're making a Star Wars, and it's like a really good feeling, and a lifelong dream for me and a whole lot of people on the team. It's just been a total privilege working at Respawn in a culture of trust and ownership, and then touch with leaders like Vincent Stig. So that's been a fantastic experience for me.
Man, Channel hype, November 15th, 2019. PlayStation, Xbox, PC.
They're fantastic people, and we're trying to make something really special for all of you.
That's great. Steak, any?
Yeah, again, shout out to the team. Coming up last on this, but everybody's poured their heart and soul into it. And here we are, guys. I feel like I can hear Joe screaming from Los Angeles.
I'm in Ragnarok right now, so.
He's still screaming. But my message directly to the team is here we are. This is real. And it doesn't get any bigger than this. And this is a very special opportunity that we have, and I'm confident that we're all going to do it together and have a great game on November 15th.
I love it. One of the things that sorry to just go off script here is, again, hearing the shout outs to the team, it's just such a sign of such an awesome team, and it just kind of reiterates my feelings about you as a leader, Stick. Thank you for setting that culture. It's just amazing.
Let's go.
Everyone who's working on this game, watching at home, thank you for your great work. Thanks for making 2019 so awesome, and thanks to everyone at Lucasfilm too for making 2019 such a great time to be a Star Wars fan. Vince, Cameron, any final thoughts?
I think that we're all, this team, everyone involved, is a huge fan of Star Wars, and we wanted to make sure that we, honored and respected the story. You're just kind of scratching the surface with what you're seeing here, but ultimately, for me, Star Wars is about finding hope and connection and light within the darkness. And it is a somewhat dark story. It takes place in a dark time. But that being said, there's a lot of joy and adventure, and it's really beautiful what these guys have done and created. I think that they're being a little bit humble, but they should be very proud of the work that they've done. And yeah, we're huge fans of Star Wars, so we're honored to be able to bring this to you guys. That's good.
Man.
Yeah, as you've heard, it takes a village to raise a Jedi. So, I mean, this is a team sport. There's so much work that's gone into it, so much passion out of people. I know, like you said, everyone on the team is such a huge fan of Star Wars, such a part of who we are. I'm honored to be able to represent, a part of that team today. And yeah, there's a lot more to the game that's so good. That's a good idea.
Well, we might, but there's something first that we want to do. We might show the trailer again, but who likes giveaways? Well, unbeknownst to you, before you all entered this arena, we randomly selected 2 seats before everyone came in, and 2 of you unknowingly sat in those seats. And what you are going to get is a really, really cool prize from our partners at Xbox. They're here giving away 2 of these awesome prize packs. An Xbox One X, of course, amazing. Not to mention a 1-month membership to Xbox Live Gold, this cool Jedi Fallen Order backpack, water bottle. What a cool package. So right now, Stephen and Michelle from Microsoft, where are they? They're out there. The cameras are following them. They're going to go to one of those 2 lucky seats right now, and pretty soon someone's going to find out that they're going home with an Xbox One X right there. Congratulations.
Wow, lucky man.
Trust me, nobody wants to go anywhere just yet. That's great. And we've got one more, is that right? One more? Where is it? Where?
He's selected. He's behind you, David.
Oh, right there. Oh, there he is. It's already happened. There's the other winner right there.
Nice.
Xbox One X. Congratulations. Fantastic. Now, each of you were handed a ticket as you were watching the panel, yes? No? Oh, no? How are we doing this? Well, let me tell you right now, though, before we get to distribution, and it's not going to be handed out right here in the arena, each of you is going home with something really, really cool. Now, we saw some characters in the trailer, but you're also going to be able to get this really cool collector pin set here.
Whoa.
But that's...
Nice.
But that's not all. That's not all. You're also going to get, everyone who attended, 1 month of Xbox Live Gold for free.
Nice. For
I already
free.
took the promotional code, so don't try it. But wait, there's more. Everyone is going to get this limited edition poster of this magnificent art right here.
Nice. Cool. Sweet.
Fantastic, fantastic. So that's really, really great. I think I'll find out how we're doing this during the break, but while I'm finding out how you're going to get this, because there are distribution centers that are not here in the arena, we're going to give you instructions in just a moment on how to pick it all up. But right now, you want to see that trailer one more time?
Yeah, let's see this trailer.
One more time.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay. Let's pay attention this time.
Wasn't always like this. But now,
So basically trying to hide it.
3 rules to survive. Don't stand out.
Just act like everyone else.
Accept the past. Trust no one.
This is work.
It's changed.
Oh, he's falling.
Whatever you do, don't reach within.
There. The Jedi have fallen.
Don't stand out.
Don't stand out.
Accept the past. Execute Order 66.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Trust only in the Force.
Sweet lightsaber. Man.
Get that man a lightsaber! Woo! Hey! Found it? Slap it? There we go.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, November 15, 2019.
Nice.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you to the team at Respawn Entertainment and Lucasfilm. And I just found out that before you leave the arena today, you'll be given a ticket that will have information about how you can redeem these great prizes that everyone's going to get here. Thank you so much for attending. May the Force be with you and have a great Star Wars celebration. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. I just want to see something now before we end off the stream. Let's see this. I'm just gonna do. I'm a team mission.
I hope that when people come to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and they experience it for the first time, that this
Nice.
place they're walking through and the characters they're seeing and the beasts and aliens and droids puts them in a position where they give themselves over to the moment of the story and play with us in the world of Star Wars.
It will be jaw-dropping and incredibly emotional to walk into the land for the first time. To actually be standing there amongst the buildings, amongst the ships, and have this feeling that it is all real, that has been brought to life, and it is right there in front of you. It's overwhelming.
Wow.
The experience on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run
puts you straight in that cockpit, right behind the controls, whether you're one of the pilots, or gunners, or flight engineers that are keeping the ship operating. It is going to be an intense, super fun experience on the fastest ship in the galaxy.
That's awesome.
I think any great story has tension and conflict, and it's not Star Wars without the war. So it's absolutely fundamental that the story of the land actually finds the guest between the Resistance and the First Order.
Rise of the Resistance.
One of the experiences that I'm sure every visitor to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to love is the most epic attraction we've ever built. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. And this attraction invites you to be a recruit of the Resistance, to stand up against the First Order, and you even come face to face with Kylo Ren. You make it through that, you get back to the planet, you are going to be a hero of the Resistance and celebrated throughout the land.
It's exciting to think about this as only the beginning, and to think about how this land will be living and breathing and evolving.
Wow.
There is nothing actually more meaningful and more special than to provide a place for people to experience Star Wars with their family for decades to come.
That's hype. See, did this ever come? It never. Yeah, I guess that. I don't think that the stream, the Twitch stream ever came on. Okay, maybe it did. I'm just gonna go check Polygon. Man, our stream went up and down. And quickly Discord right here. Check out Polygon. So yeah. November 15th. Great, guys. Fatima. With that, I'm gonna end this live stream because the event's over, guys. We did it. So yeah, thanks for watching this live stream. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel for more great content just like this. And play in this game. Bye.